think we are kind of just holding hands in all of this and just trying to get along and get through it. It's a tough thing to have happen in your town, and you don't want the town to have any sort of reputation of something like this because it's so not like Cohasset.
It's very disturbing, very heart-wrenching that this happened to this family and these poor children, and I think the community's coming together and trying to do something to support them, and that's the best they can do. It's really a tragedy.
There are folks from Cohasset, Massachusetts, talking about a horrific murder case out of their town. Spousal. Brian Walshe is the defendant. Matt Johnson has the story for us tonight.
No comment from Brian Walshe after he was charged with the murder of his wife, Anna Walshe, the missing Massachusetts mother of 3 young boys. And while he's not talking, prosecutors are piecing together a timeline of what they say he was doing in the days after her disappearance. Prosecutors say that Anna Walshe was last seen here at her Cohasset home on New Year's Day. Anna was last seen at home between 4 and 5 a.m. by a family member. Walshe told police that he had slept in that morning, but prosecutors say that he was actually awake and searching disturbing topics on his son's iPad.
At 4:55 a.m. on January 1st, he searched how long before a body starts to smell.
The very next day, more Google searches.
There were also more Google searches on January 2nd. At 12:45 p.m., Pat saw best tool to dismember. At 1:10 p.m., can you be charged with murder without a body? At 1:14 p.m., can you identify a body with broken teeth?
Prosecutors say that on January 2nd, Walshe came here to this Home Depot store, located in Rockland, Massachusetts, 9 miles from his house. He spent $450 on cleaning supplies.
Items included cleaning products, mops, brushes.
On January 3rd, prosecutors say Walshe drove to an apartment complex in Abington, 16 miles from his home, where they say surveillance video shows him hoisting a heavy garbage bag into a dumpster. At 4:48 p.m., prosecutors say Walshe drove to a second apartment complex in Abington. And at 5:10 p.m., investigators say he threw items away into a dumpster in Brockton. Then on January 6th and 7th, police searched the Walshe property in Cohasset. Prosecutors collected a lot of evidence in the basement of this home, including DNA blood evidence and 2 knives. On January 8th, Walshe was arrested for misleading police in his wife's missing person investigation. The next day, he was arraigned and pled not guilty. Then on January 17th, prosecutors announced that he would be charged with her murder. The next day, he was back in court.
The defendant is now before the court charged with murder of his wife, Anna Walshe, as well as disinterring of a body.
So no body in this case, but prosecutors believe they have a motive, and they revealed it in court. Let's take a listen.
It had become evident that Mr. Walshe was suspecting his wife of having an affair. The oldest child's iPad begins to visit websites concerned how long does it take for a dead body to smell? How long does it take for someone to be missing to be declared dead? He is seen purchasing numerous items, including a Lennox high-tension hacksaw, 48 terry cloth towels, 200 disposable rags, trash bags. In the Swampscott dumpster, they found items, including a set of Volkswagen keys, Anna Walshe's COVID vaccination card. Also located in the dumpster, Your Honor, were rugs. These rugs contain red-brown staining as well, and a piece of a Gucci necklace consistent with one that Anna Walshe wore.
The government suggests that that Brian Walshe suspected his wife of an affair, but there's really no evidence of that. His mother did hire a private investigator shortly before New Year's that year. She told Mr. Walshe that she was doing that. He said she was crazy. Anna's a good girl, but go ahead. You'll be proved wrong. The investigator never found any evidence of an affair because they didn't actually have time to start doing anything before Anna went missing. Mr. Walshe had no idea that his wife was having an affair until he learned it in discovery in this case.
All right, let's bring back in our think tank. And based upon some of the information that we have, they have not recovered her body, but some of this other evidence they have recovered, potential motive in all this. I want all of you to give me a 0 to 10, the strength of the prosecution case, 10 being the strongest, and give me a few reasons for why you think that. Marie, we'll start with you.
10 being the strongest, he was the last person who saw her. He lied about her leaving for work when she never did. The phone makes him so culpable because he took his little son's phone and Googled all this stuff. Why are you Googling all of this stuff? It just screams guilt to me. And the fact that he's saying he didn't know she was having an affair, it's my understanding that his mom hired a PI to follow the woman. So the motive is there. The absence of the body is not enough to absolve him of this. All the other circumstantial pieces are going to put it together. And like Phil said, the phone is the smoking gun in this case. The problem, they don't have a body. But you know what? It's a small problem because she doesn't exist anymore. Since this happened, no one ever heard from her. So I think we can safely say the woman is dead. I think it's an excellent case. It's a 10 all the way around.
Philip Dubé.
I'd give them an 11. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Walsh is going to crash like a hard drive. Seriously. You know what's going to happen as soon as all those searches come in, unless he has the evidence that he owned a janitorial service or a car wash or had just enrolled in mortuary science at a local city college to become a mortician, he is done. Because there is no innocent explanation for buying all of those supplies and for making those searches. It's completely nefarious. He does not want me on his jury. And frankly, this is the kind of case where we all need to send a nice little fruit basket to defense counsel for taking one for the team.
Gotcha.
All he could really do is just wear a nice Armani suit.
We're out of time, so you can only give me a number, Brian.
7. I'm a defense attorney. I can work with this.
Gotcha. All right. Folks, take a look. Massachusetts versus Brian Walshe pretrial conference coming up this summer in August. Then a big pretrial hearing November 2nd. I expect at that hearing to get the trial date.